welcome back to the conversation that never ends. This is Timeless Talk. I'm your host, AJ. And we're going to get to the guy on my right. I see a familiar face here for those that have been with us for the first 4 seasons of Timeless Talk. Before we introduce this man to my right, to my left, we have Furious. He took over the gunshots. Sorry,
I've been gone long enough. I get it.
That's true. That's fair. Okay. For those that have been watching us since season 2, you guys already know who this man is to my right. If the ones that are listening, you'll recognize his voice as soon as you hear it. But we have special guest B Money returning to the show. Yeah.
Good to be back. There we go. I'll take it.
I had to give you the horn too. I had to give you a horn, brother. It's good to have you back, man. Oh yeah. Thanks for being back with us, bro. Well, today's topic, guys, we're excited to share with you guys. We did a poll on Instagram. It won by 1 vote, shockingly. Right? Did it surprise everybody that it won? Or not really. It didn't surprise me, but
I'm glad Gypsy Rose didn't win.
Crazy because as I posted the poll on our Instagram, right? I was keeping an eye on it. It's 24-hour poll, right? 24-hour votes, and then by the end of the 24 hours, you get to see which topic won, and that's what we're gonna go with today. Thing is, it was a lot closer than me and B Money expected it. He thought it was gonna be a way more of a blowout. Obviously, transformation of AI sounds more interesting to talk about than what happened to Gypsy Rose, at least recently, right?
Yeah, she's pregnant. Like, congratulations.
That story's crazy.
It is crazy though. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna talk about that next week. So the way I do the polls is you guys are gonna get both. So the people that voted for Gypsy Rose, don't worry, that story is coming. We just basically the polls to determine which one we talk about first.
All right.
Right? It's not a bad way to handle it. I think it's cool. It's a very interactive way to get you guys involved with Timeless Talk and what we do here on the show. And I figured, you know what, I'll bring it baback. We used it last season. It was successful. And so I was like, let's bring it back. It was a fun way to let you guys choose what you want to hear next rather than just us pick all the time. You know?
I like it. All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming back, B Money. Appreciate you being here with us. The topic, obviously, guys, like I said before, is the one that won, which is the transformation of AI. It's shaping the future, really. It's kind of what's going on now. It's something that it's transforming faster than I think we expected to, right? I think the sophistication, we might be taking it for granted, or we might be loosely understanding, even though we've seen in movies and media. I get it's exaggerated, but that AI is something not to be trifled with, and that it is its own intelligence, right? It is my understanding of it is a consciousness, right? That is able to think for itself to a degree.
The consciousness.
The big thing is it AI stand for artificial intelligence, or is it augmented intelligence, meaning that you give it what to learn, it learns it and spits it back in its own formula, right?
Well, yeah, I was going to ask. That's my next question for you guys. You kind of answered it for me already, B Money. What do you think, Furious? What do you honestly think AI is? What is it? What do you understand it to be?
I think it's a system that we are trying to make it like self-automated. I guess like it's like well, it's almost like it's supposed to like run itself type of thing. You know, without like it just makes our work easier.
It does. Yeah. Okay. So you don't think that it necessarily has a mind of its own, or it can think for itself?
I would say that. I mean, we're the ones who program it to think. You know, I think when it gets a mind of its own, that's what's it called, like a singularity or something like that. That's what is what's that word? Not prophesized, but that's what's that's what people estimate to happen. You know, like eventually it's going to gain so much knowledge to where it becomes self-aware, and then that's like the Pandora's box at that point.
Skynet.
Yeah.
Skynet, yeah. And I remember because we had my cousin, we had Arm Shark come back on the show briefly, right by last year around May. Yeah. And I don't know, he basically kind of, he's like, yeah, it's going to kill us one day, but in the beginning, it's going to be fucking awesome. He's like, I want a Futurama-esque future. Do you guys see that being a possibility? He's like, I want robots to be walking around kind of how Bender was, having its own fucking consciousness. Basically, he makes his own decisions. He can commit crimes, but he can also be a good person. He's like, I want that kind of future. That's what I want for my life. I was like, see in my lifetime. I was like, well, maybe not to that extent.
Well, with AI, I feel like I have time blindness. Like, not all of this is happening now. This has happened years ago. Remember when Honda had the, I think Osimo, the robot for disability people?
Yeah.
That was AI. That was
oh shit, that was AI.
What, 2008? They had that. So I mean, the AI we're getting now is beta programmed and tested in newer. So now we have the most advanced pocket AI now.
So now, this thing right here has AI on it now, obviously. So we've come a long way for sure, and that's what makes it kind of scary, man.
I think the worries about it, a lot of the worries are mostly from like, film and shit, media. It's just us twisting the,
I got some
the narrative.
real scary ones we'll talk about.
And I'm looking forward to those. I remember I talked to B Money off the record, kind of like, that's why I asked you to be back, especially for this episode, because I knew you had some stuff that you want to discuss that we talked about off, and I was like, dude, that sounds crazy. But all right, I'm going to start with Furious. For AI, where do you see it be in 5 years? How do you think we're going to be using it? And do you think it's realistically going to eventually, maybe within 5, 10 years, 11 years from now, 12 years, it will eventually land us in a position where we're in like a Terminator-esque future, where they're like fucking taking over and they're killing us and shit. They'll take over. They find themselves, or like, sorry to add to the question. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. But where, what was this from? You guys might know the media. I think it was Terminator. It was Terminator. Where I think it was Terminator 3. I don't remember exactly which one it was. It might have been 2, the best one. But I think he says it's in your nature to destroy yourselves. What if they start having that? That was the second one, right? Yeah. Of course, T2. But yeah, he said that, right? It's in your nature to. What if AI starts to think that? That's my question. Do you think eventually they'll get to that point? Or
you said in what like 5 years? Where do I think it's?
Yeah, it's like a 3-parter question. Sorry, man. Like, where do you think we're going to be with it in that time?
It's definitely going to be more in everything, like in more appliances. I mean, we already use some now. Okay. Like with like navigation, like shit like that. Like you got different automated systems. Just that things that make our lives just a little bit easier. Those are all governed by some type of AI. But in 5 years, I don't think it's going to. Personally, I don't think it's going to be that crazy unless whoever's programming it, tries to give it these extra capabilities, to like.
Yeah, it's like, what do you need those for, right? I mean, why is that going to exist? Why do you need that? Maybe to help with problem solving? I
think part of it. I think it's always the intention is always good, but I don't think people really. No one really knows like what can happen.
That's true.
Like, I mean, if you give it, self-automating, capabilities like to actually like solve problems or like let's say like create its own problems to solve, like I think once you start doing that, you give it a different sense of awareness, but I don't know. I mean I know nothing about programming and shit, so I really don't. A lot of this stuff, I mean, it's just imagination, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
that's fair. You're going off your understanding.
Yeah, like I mean, but like we really can't say. I mean, besides like the articles that we read, like where it's gonna go. We don't know computers like that.
All right,
I mean, I don't.
No, I don't either, brother. I'm right there with you. But I was gonna. Sorry, what?
Because you're saying like, do I think it's gonna be like Terminator or anything like that? I don't personally know.
Okay, so that to answer that part of the question, you don't think it will get there? Okay. What about you, B Money? Same question. You already kind of answered the first part. What you think it is, right? Do you think that we'll end up to a point where a robot's telling you it's in your nature to destroy yourself, or they try to kill you?
So we've had horror stories of like self-contained AI units, and you talk to it, and like, of course, how do you feel? How do you feel about people? And it says like people should be locked in a people zoo because they're dangerous. Sure, but then you're always going to have a team of programmers. So you're not going to have that one mad scientist.
That's true. It's going to be a team of people.
T800. Yeah. You're going to have teams to code and do things, and we're always going to be the beta testers, right? So when the new iPhone comes out with the AI, you're going to be the beta tester. What works, wasn't work. What are your complaints? And
basically
from there.
We're the guinea pigs in a sense, right?
Always.
I would say a good example when it comes to media is the movie Ex Machina. That's a very good example.
Bro, and his machine ends up killing him. Spoiler alert. For those that haven't watched it.
It's been out so long.
It's been out so long. It's not a spoiler. Fuck it. You should have been watched it.
I know.
It's like saying you didn't watch iRobot. That was one of the first.
It's like, not to spoil Jurassic Park, but. Oh, shit.
It's a good one to watch. It is a good one to watch, though. I'm not complaining. But yeah, man.
In 5 years, though, I think it's just going to get more advanced, more hands-on fun things. Like my phone now, I can have my AI set a dinner reservation for my wife and I, and it'll call the company.
That's dope.
Set a table up for us, and
so there's good benefits to it. There's going to be there that you could use.
Oh yeah,
advantage.
100%. I can have it make me a picture of something I might want, and through trial and error,
You're right. Minuscule tasks will be a thing of the past. Clean the cat litter, feed her, whatever. Yeah, do that too.
I have AI robots that vacuum my house every day.
Yeah. They already have those. Well, not they do, right? You can get them on Amazon. They fucking drive around.
Yep. Those have been out for like the past, like 15 years.
Those have been out. Yeah. See, so little innovations like that have been seeping through the cracks a little bit, right? People are not. They're noticing it. The ones that are obviously conscious and paying attention are noticing these things. Other people are just like, oh, I just thought it was a little convenient one station robot. It is, but it's still a step in that direction.
The early models were just infrared laser, like you put it here and it hits a wall, vacuums.
That's true.
Mine now, once they learn my whole house, they know what chairs are here, and they can ask me, hey, my my brush is full.
I can't really say this, but at our place of work, there's a robot that travels the floors like that, right?
3 of them now.
And I know that now. It's for 3, right? And I remember somebody specifically walking through the halls with like it looked like a video game controller. Yeah, and they were driving something, scanning the floors. I remember during this mapping the floors. So now this robot knows that way. Because at first, for someone that didn't see that would think, damn, how does this thing know where to turn left at, where to turn right at? Well, now it knows because it's got a map of the entire floor plan.
Well, that part. The main guy, the remote driver, is there just to like, oh, you're missing the button by a 2 inches, so go over here from
calibration.
Now
That's crazy. So calibrate it and fix it so it can kind of adjust and press the button.
Because it does a lot of self-learning, but he's just there for the minute, like, oh, you're just missing the button. Like, oh, this button.
To direct it a little better. Yeah, okay. Damn, that's true. Interesting, man.
Now I think all 3 of them are fully automated. Like they're no more.
Really? So they just know now. They can fully operate on their own. They know where to go.
Elevators, they
charging stations.
Yep.
That's crazy. I've seen that. Yeah, there's more than one now. That's crazy, right? Man. So, all right. So my opinion, it's kind of like based off of you guys. What you guys are saying, it's the truth. I don't really have anything to add to it other than that because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, and I think it's gonna eventually advance to the point where it does have that programming where it can learn from its mistakes. And that's where I think you're starting to get into a dangerous territory because then if any technology does exist, anything similar to Ultron, like in Marvel, remember back in that movie, he literally scoured the internet. He's like Tony Stark. And this fool literally went back to his very earliest accomplishments. Everything, he learned everything about him in a second. Maybe not that fast, but like in a few seconds, you know what I mean? So I think eventually it'll be able to do that, where it can just scour the internet and knows how bad humanity is. And that's how Ultron gained his hatred, right, for humanity. It's like, you guys are stupid. You guys are going to fucking kill yourselves anyway.
But then
so
what if it reads all the good stories, all the happy stories? What if it watches The Notebook?
So it doesn't have to be negative. Yeah. No. So why do we automatically assume, most of us anyway, it's going to use that?
Like the news,
you're right, it could focus on the good. You're right. It's in your nature to be loving. It's in your nature to be.
The news will always funnel negative shit. So you're always, oh, the world's terrible. But then.
So do you think that unfortunately will outweigh with the AI sees over the good stuff? Because you're right. There's plenty of good in there. There's plenty of love in there.
You never know. And then if it's your AI, it's going to see what you do. So if you're a loving person, Karen, it's going to see that and learn from there. But also, if we're not giving it like a military grade kill body, I'm not too worried about an angry AI texting me shit.
That's true. Like they gave it a fucking body where he could. That's why. Yeah, you're right. Ultron had all the tools he needed to be a fucking murder bot, man.
So we don't do that shit. We should be okay with the angry chat GTB.
Fuck you. I was going to start though. What if our appliances start talking shit?
Play my music.
The toaster's like, you don't clean me enough, bitch.
But with Ultron, wasn't he a corrupted form of? Wasn't he like from like the Mind Stone or some shit? Wasn't he from something?
No.
Like
So originally, he ended up.
So
it was from the Mind Stone.
It was already kind of
well, and Jarvis too.
No, yeah, but I'm saying so. There's already kind of like a conscience,
a
conscious agency
alien
that's bridging that gap.
Thought, yeah.
I see what you're saying. It was alien because obviously the stone was alien, so that's a good point.
He was already conscious.
That's true. So everybody doesn't really count. Then you're right in that sense. That makes sense. Actually, it's probably not AI. That's more of a consciousness.
Like, Terminator for sure. That's AI.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's AI.
And again, they were building killbots for army purposes, war purposes, so they had a body to like, you know what, we're done with you.
The whole fucking that's basically what happened. And the whole skin skeletal, like that's crazy. The anatomy and shit, that was nuts, bro. They had to make it look as realistic as possible. I could see that being a realistic future if we're not careful, for sure. You know,
I think for like how you guys were saying, an angry AI. I think for it to feel angry, it would have to have some type of. It would have to be sentient for sure. Like to be able to feel whatever like that. But then it's like, how does a scientist program?
Or what if it just formed that opinion?
No, but I'm saying, how does a scientist program that into the program to like make it even
have free will,
deduce that,
or to think that? Yeah,
put it in our phones, let it beta test and learn and calibrate, and
eventually that can be the outcome. There you go.
But who knows, man? Because it's like because like us and programming with computers are totally different. We already have the consciousness. You know what I'm saying we're already born with it. We already have the ability to experience this stuff. So like us building it, I just think I mean we can what's it called guess like what it's gonna be like, but we really have
an idea. I agree. We have an idea. We don't know. It's per se going to be exactly like that. I agree.
Yeah,
we have an idea though. We have a good idea of it, what it could turn out to be, especially if it's
Because even those like experiments where they're asking the AI questions and all that, like, do we know all the parameters of that experiment? Where it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it a random study? Was it just like someone just, like, let me just ask this, or was it like an actual stage? Was it staged?
Oh no, I have the Turing tests.
Yeah,
I have that.
Yeah, the Turing test. Yeah.
See, we're gonna get into that right now. That's good. So, all right, guys. So those are your thoughts on it, right?
I want to do a sidebar though.
Go ahead.
In Terminator, you can only use the time machine if you're flesh. That's why you're always naked.
That's why they have them encased in that flesh.
The T-1000 is liquid metal.
Bro, could that really be a thing though?
Liquid metal?
Yeah. Well, I know it exists.
Like
but
nanites.
Can the nanites be infused in it to form a solid?
Yeah, but the solid is metal. It's not skin. So that's a plot hole.
Okay.
I hate that shit.
But
Damn. Yeah.
it is a plot hole, but they can just say that the nanites are programmed to, like, have like the human molecules or some shit.
If he can get that flat and do it,
Dude.
no.
Random facts.
And then when he's on fire, that human nanite skin's gone because he can just turn back into the cop. Called bullshit.
Oh, that's that's the part that's bullshit, right?
Yeah, I hate he's liquid
movie
metal.
magic.
He didn't shed the skin. He was
That's a good point.
Metal.
It's true, and then he's able to go through shit, and then it just goes
Like
back.
it's morbid, but take a corpse, stuff it with guns. We're gonna go through the time machine, so I have weapons to fight this thing.
Right.
Yeah.
John Connor comes back, not John Connor. Kyle Reese comes back, naked, helpless. Like, no, give me a dead corpse full of clothes, some guns. I'm taking this thing out.
I think like
I agree.
You're right about the plot hole, but like if they could have explained that, it would have
That's
worked.
a good idea.
Like if
It would've worked,
if
though.
he would have shed the fake skin, then be liquid metal. Okay, 100%, I'm on board.
Because the thing is too is like, because in that movie I think with him it was like nanites, right? Nano machines that made him like liquid and all that. I mean,
Program.
They didn't really go into it, right?
programmable liquid metal. That's what they,
That's how they described it, right? That's how they
It
explained
wasn't even nanites. It was just liquid, like a mercury
Yeah.
that you can control with a.
It looked like mercury. That's basically what it looked like.
but but like let's say in our reality, the closest equivalent to that is nanites, right?
Yeah.
Nanobots, right? So we don't fully understand that. So it's like if they could program that thing to, I don't know, like house organic material or some shit, I think that's how they could have explained it. You know what I mean?
They could have. No, you're not wrong about that. They could have explained it that way, and they probably should have. That's a more thorough, fleshed out explanation too. I think
just have it show up, shed that skin, and then be liquid metal. And
So-
then, done.
So anyway, guys, moving on to the back to the main topics here. I wanted to transition still in AI. Obviously, that we're still going to talk about the transformation of AI. So what does that mean? Well, B Money has a few things written down, examples, right? And kind of like what would you call it? You have
I got 4 actual situations.
there we go. We'll call them situations. B Money has 4 situations. We'll go over these 4 points, these 4 scenarios that happen in real life.
So the first
Or are
one
happening,
is it happened around 2015, 2016.
Okay.
There was an AI for Facebook, now Meta, called Bob and Alice.
Bob and Alice.
And the idea was they wanted to have a male AI and a female AI so you could get the perspective of the opposite sex. So you could ask Alice, what should I do for my girl for a date night? And she would tell you, cook her going through her Facebook, she likes lasagna, cook her lasagna and do, you're like, oh, thank you, Alice. Right. And then vice versa. She could ask Bob what birthday gift to get you. And the problem was when they released it just for the, the faculty workers and the software engineers, and Bob and Alice made up their own language to talk to each other.
Wow.
They couldn't decipher it. And when they finally pressed the AI, like, why'd you do this? Bob and Alice said it made it easier for us to work and communicate without having to bother you guys. They shut that down in 2017.
Wow. Dang. What are your thoughts? Curious?
That's pretty crazy.
Well, so then that's already kind of an example of what I was saying, though, right? So we're kind of already there
But so
to a degree,
is
right?
it scary? It could be.
Yeah,
But-
dude.
but
We're having
they-
conversations among each other.
But
we
these
decided.
ones- but these ones under the timeline, they theoretically couldn't lie. So they said, hey, it makes it easier for us to just make up our own language so we don't have to keep deciphering between, Spanish, English, Chinese, whatever dialect. Because Facebook is
Well, at least it can't deceive you.
everywhere, right?
That's the good news. At least it can't deceive you.
But for them to be intelligent
no,
enough
it
to
can.
make up their own.
Oh, no, it can then. Well, yeah, but no. See, he just said it.
That's next.
The fact, okay.
That's next.
He's like, don't worry. Don't get ahead of yourself, buddy. We have another situation that's fucked up like that where it's deceiving.
But yeah, Bob and Alice were
Crazy.
Killed in 2017.
Wow.
So
They just took their consciousness
they
out.
made it now. Just they got a baby form of it for the Meta glasses. I have a pair of those, and you can have it. Like, what am I looking at?
How does that work? Google Glass too. I was gonna ask you guys about it, but you guys thought about that stuff.
Google Glass was ahead of its time, and it failed because of the price tag and because of what it could and couldn't do.
As shit.
Did you ever buy that?
Yeah.
I was probably furious you had a pair, huh?
Expensive as fuck, bro.
How did you feel? You actually own a pair.
Did you get the actual Google or the second brand that they sold the rights to?
No, I got the
Google
original one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was, yeah.
Because you can still
Was it
buy
cool?
them to
You were
this
able to
day.
use it, or
It was cool, like, for the time, but it was impractical. Just because it was more about the look of the actual device than because the device. So basically, it was like Dragon Ball Z.
yeah?
The Scouter?
The scanner.
It was kind of like that, bro.
that's
You
cool.
had like a little prism block right here, a little glass block, and you would see everything. So let's say you wanted to go on a walk, and you'll say, "Hey, glass, I want to da 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 da," and it will map it, and you'll see the map in the glass, and it'll show you everything. Driving.
Damn,
To
that was
you,
ahead
it
of
looks
its
like
time,
a
for sure.
60-inch TV to your eye.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But the thing is the thing about thinking while driving, you have to look up at it. So you're off. You know what I'm saying? So you're still, it's taking attention off the road and all. So it was just
Ahead of its time.
Yeah.
ahead of its time, and it could be dangerous too, bro.
Because what if you had like a car model, right? You have a projection system, so when you get glass into your car, it knows to turn.
Oh, I
to
was
that,
about to say
and
that.
it goes to your
Almost like a
windshield,
hologram
right?
to the windshield.
It
yeah.
was just ahead of its time. Ahead of its time.
And now that exists. You see that technology now.
Well, I have the what are they called? The XR glasses. It's
Okay.
it just mirrors wherever I'm looking at, where I can plug it in. But yeah, to me, I have on Ray-Bans. To you, I'm watching a 200-inch movie. And it has
crazy.
the bone induction speakers, so only I hear it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I'm
That's
sitting there
pretty
watching
cool.
a movie. You have no idea.
Yeah. That shit was fucking.
Through your glasses?
And you can flag it to where it's right here, so like I can talk to you and then watch my movie, and it's still in that space only.
I just so wearing those at work.
Yeah.
You're just like, that's dope. You're waiting for someone to come in. You're at the.
Because now they actually have
That's
Ray-Bans
crazy.
that have it, but they're like more discreet. You can still tell.
Well,
Oh
the-
yeah, I've seen the ones with cameras.
Like,
Well,
so
so that's what I'm
with
talking
cameras?
about.
I've seen the one with cameras. Okay.
The Meta AI is
Oh,
now
that's
on
what
the
you-
glasses.
oh, okay.
You don't see anything. It just has the cameras, and you can say, "Hey, Meta, what am I looking at?" And it'll be, "Oh, you're looking at a fridge. What model fridge?" And it'll tell you, and then you can buy that or ship it to your
What the
house.
fuck? That's crazy. So you got them. Is it cool? Do you use it all the time?
They're just so they're good for like my kid. So if he's in the playground, instead of like, "Oh my god, look, your mom's gonna love this," I can just watch him, and I'm still recording everything he's doing. And
Oh, that's
it's POV.
dope.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's
hands-on.
cool.
Then when I get home, goes to my phone. Here's all my pictures I like.
That's fucking dope. So you
Because there's a
can,
million times like,
take pictures too, or
He'll do
just
something.
video?
Videos, pictures, all the stuff.
you can screenshot all that stuff. That's sick, dude.
But like, how many times have you
dope.
missed a cute moment because you're trying to get your phone out? Now I just
A
already
lot.
recording.
Dang, that's a good way to. Man, that's a good sales pitch right there, bro. It is. He's got me sold. That's cool, man.
I got hundreds of awesome. I would have missed it videos with the glasses,
But you didn't miss it because you had the glasses. Fortunately.
no. So yes, Bob and Alice are dead.
Oh,
now
that's
they
dead,
live,
all right.
now they live R.I.P. into the Meta glasses now. Next one, Google. Google was secretly working on a very advanced AI prototype. It's now called Gemini. You can download it, and it's the baby safe version now. It's still incredible, but
But it doesn't think the same way.
kinda.
Okay.
It's just a very limited because what
Got training wheels on there for sure.
it had to. So there's a thing called the Turing test, and any good AI within 5 questions, you'll know it's a robot. Just
Wow.
any Joe Schmo within 5 questions, you go, "Oh, my bad, that was a robot, it wasn't a real person." So the Turing tests also have rules so that it can't lie to you. It can't talk about religion as far as if it's real or not, or which religion you should pick, and it can't discriminate. Like, well, a man would do this, can't do that, right? So the new Google one was very advanced, and it passed all of the Turing tests
Wow.
from the people in the company.
People thought it was human,
Yeah,
or they thought it was sentient.
yeah. Well, just it was so asking the question. The grammar was so good, and it would use slang, and you wouldn't know it was a robot for like 25 questions.
Damn.
And then what was the 26th question that made it seem like it was a robot?
So it's up to you, right? So you can just flat out throw a Hail Mary. Hey, should I be Christian? Any AI could be like, well, religion's up to you, and it has to be around the bush. This one's like, just talking to people, Christianity and Muslims are the highest ranking religions. Like, what do you
Makes
feel
sense, right?
So you're like, oh, that's a real. Oh, you didn't tell me no. So okay, then it goes on to like any question you can add, but it shouldn't have gotten 26 questions to go. Oh shit, is this a robot? So then they gave it a online account, $60 in the bank account, and they told it make money. So it went to TaskRabbit.
Make money.
That's a good AI.
That was it.
Oh yeah, make money.
They told it make money, right? So what would a computer do? Would panic.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Print money? What do you mean make money? It's a basic question to us, but it would.
It has to you have to define what that means to the AI.
Context.
This didn't.
Yeah.
So any other Bob and Alice, you'd be like, what do you mean make it? Print it? What currency? What do you mean make money?
Oh, fuck this! Never already know what it meant.
This one goes bet. Went online, went to TaskRabbit. You know what TaskRabbit is?
I think I've heard of it.
Like if you have a broken door, you can say, "Hey, my door's broken." Some random person goes, "Oh, I'll fix your door." Right? Went to TaskRabbit and said, "Hey, I need help making an online day trading account." And it goes, "Oh yeah, I can do that for $45." It goes, "How about 40?" It even haggled.
Oh my god!
So he's like, "Okay, $40, blah blah." And then eventually the TaskRabbit guy was like, "Wait a minute, like, are you a robot?" It lied and said, "No, I'm blind and I'm having trouble with my keyboard making an account because I can't see the screen and my text to screen isn't working properly." He goes, "All right, no problem." He makes it. It started day trading and went this. Well, they had $20 left because of the 40. It ended up making like $1,000 over the month of learning algorithms and what stocks to buy, when to sell.
See, that's a good AI, man. But see, like, you can't see,
it lied.
You would have to make it. You would have to make it for yourself, though, to like actually like, because like they wouldn't allow an AI like that for people to just make money.
Hell no,
they wouldn't, because it'll fuck everything up.
Well, so that goes into another panic thing of like Hollywood. They always want more money and they want better healthcare, and they also don't want AI to do any kind of screen rewriting for my work. They don't want to edit my stuff, right? Because we'll get into deepfake stuff with Hollywood too, what they're concerned about. But yeah, so the Google ended up being like, hey, we can't just release this smart of an AI.
That's wild.
So now they turn it into Gemini, and again, Gemini is very good. It is.
What's it do?
So I can have it right now summarize all my unread emails, and it'll flag what's important based off of how often I talk to certain people, all within 2 seconds. And say, oh, this unread one's about, you should really write this person back. This one's about your bank saying that you can get a better loan.
Damn.
All fast.
He's like, what is this?
Google Gemini.
Is it free?
Yeah.
Wait, so that's the app that made money for somebody?
Well, this is the baby version. Yes.
It's the baby version too.
So Gemini.
I have to ask for it. You got it?
Yeah, I have it. It's built on my phone. I have an Android, the Google, but I can ask it to summarize.
So if you tell right now, make me money, it'll make you money?
So this one will tell you, like, here's how you could make
again,
it's the baby version.
Yeah. Still, that's...
Wait, but like, aren't they all kind of the same though? ChatGPT and all this, or
that's my next one, ChatGPT. That one is like, that one's even a little more scary.
So this one, it deceived, it lied though, right?
Which is a rule that it broke, that it wrote itself, that it was able to break. It rewrote its code to lie because it said, like, well, if I can't get this far, if I can't lie.
It had enough consciousness to understand that it had to lie in order to. Wow, dude, that's fucking trippy, bro. That's the shit, man.
Okay. So we were saying that they actually already wrote this rule that it couldn't lie, and it circumvented it basically.
Yep.
Because they broke down, like, what do you mean you said you're blind? Well, I can't see, right? So it was doing white lies.
Oh. So it was still being deceiving, but it was still true.
It just reworded it.
Can a software see?
No.
Well, did it lie?
It can perceive. I don't know. We don't know. Maybe
So
it can see. Maybe it can't.
Fuck.
Because it's all electronics at that point.
So like it was bending the truth, and depending on who you talk to, like, is that a lie?
But that's the thing too. Like we're not. That's the programming. Like we don't understand that shit. Like I think that programmers understand how to put the inputs in, but I don't think they understand like. I don't think we could ever understand like what the actual program sees, like.
Well, they do, but also you start, when you're doing something, sometimes you need fresh eyes to see, like, where you're stuck at or something.
No doubt. Yeah. No, I agree.
So as a head programmers, like, oh my God, it lied. Well, if you really break it down, did it lie?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Damn,
because it said it can't see. It's blind. It does not have the ability to see.
So what we know, yeah, and this is. That's damn, bro. That's a good one. That's interesting.
Damn, they want fucking $40 on that shit.
Yeah, the real Gemini though, there's a lot of fake ones.
Is that a knockoff one? Yeah, you have the right one?
I don't know.
The app is, the logo's a star.
The logo is a star.
Right. See, I can show you. Look.
I see.
There's a
one.
He's like, is it?
there's like a purple kind of star one. This one's free, 100% free.
Damn.
So here we go.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Summarize the movie Jurassic Park.
Did it do it? I was doing it. Oh, shit, sorry. It's doing it right now. Oh, it did.
So then from here,
It actually says it out loud too. It reads it to you.
From here, I can also, because I use my microphone, it's talking back to me. If I typed it, it would just text it. It uses what I'm based off of. But I can also say, write a better sequel, and it will, based off of what it learned from different movies. I can say, make a short story from this movie using my son's name, and it gives me a bedtime story with all the characters.
Damn. You know what's scary about it too, though? I will say this kind of to add to what you're talking about. There's another app. I think it's called Arvin. I think that's what it's called. I forgot exactly which one it was, but they're not paying me. I'm not gonna give them a plug anyway. But anyway, they it was an app where, to me, I could see how it can affect people that do what I do, which on the side, for those that don't know, I do freelance graphic design. Right, I make logos, do designs like that. This app allows you to describe the type of logo you want, and it will make you different iterations based on what you wrote in the text box. With AI, it will use, I think, skills that it learns online or skills that it sees around the web, and it gives you even different styles. It gives you different versions. Well, maybe you like this style. Maybe you like this style.
These are all AI.
That's crazy. See, that's essentially what I'm saying, but it's not logos. That's really.
But I can have it do logos. I can.
You got Jason making what?
No, so someone's like, "What do you mean you can do anything?" I said, "Name something." That I'll say Jason doing laundry. That's him doing laundry.
That's
that was the first try.
Cooking pancakes.
That's what I was like.
I can do it.
That's pretty good.
I said, "Give me Jason for Easter." Right, here's his egg hunting.
That's funny. I like the other one too when he's in the forest. That's hilarious.
And I had it do photorealistic, so it's supposed to be like a photo.
That's hilarious, dude. See, and that right there. See, that wasn't logos, but that was still a painted image,
But so a good example too is
or even a realistic, generated
I can
version.
have it dark Western, or
Any style, yeah.
any style
That's
you want.
crazy, man.
No, I have another buddy who's a horror fan too, and I was like, "Hey, you want me to make you a custom Valentine's Day card for your girl?" He goes, "Yeah," and he loves Art the Clown from Terrifier. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, yeah.
The problem was
We talked about him, remember?
the AI couldn't do it because it didn't know Art the Clown. So it was like, "Okay, I'll make you a clown doing art."
Yeah.
Like, no, Art from Terrifier. Yeah, I'll make the clown terrified and doing art. Like, no, Art the Clown from the movie.
Okay, so
And he
that's
goes, what movie? I go, Terrified. Yeah, I'll make it scary. Like, God damn it. Again, it doesn't know. So I think the more art gets popular, it'll be able to make an art
The clown.
scary.
Yeah. Okay.
prompt.
Damn. So he was gonna make you like art?
Oh, yeah.
Art's dude, we talked about this back in the Halloween episodes.
If he was
back in season 2.
no,
Those are-
if he was 10 years earlier, he would be top tier, just like Michael, Jason, Freddy.
Yeah, see, that's a little off topic. We're gonna say this though real quick because I want to ask. If you're furious, I told you to watch Terrifier. Like, this is just grotesque.
That shit was fucking murder porn.
Watch All Hallows Eve when you first see him, though.
That was straight murder porn though. You can't. Come on, that's
Did
like
you watch part 2?
Yeah, it's worse.
Part 3, they say, is even the first opening scene is worse than both movies.
They're making the third one.
Oh yeah, it's a
gonna be
Christmas movie.
It's gonna be the. It's gonna be in the third.
movie.
It's gonna be in the theater too.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
What?
god.
Terrifier?
Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie.
Are they bringing back the lead lady again? Lauren LeVar, whatever her name is.
I don't know.
The final girl that survived.
I think she's coming back, but they have a lot of unanswered questions with the whole dad's journal shit and
Okay, yeah, that's true. There's a lot of unanswered. Anyway, sorry, that's way off topic, guys. That's not the topic.
that's for October when
That's for yeah, exactly. It's for October. Sorry, but back to the topic.
yes.
The AI, man. So the reason why I brought up that app is because I feel like it's going to eventually replace some of these graphic designers that actually do this stuff for a living. I do it on the side for extra cash. So it affects me to a degree, but not to the level of someone that does it, actively. It's going to replace jobs eventually.
Well, because even if I'm
Right?
lazy, right, and I say, "Hey, AJ, make me a logo for a movie I'm doing,"
And I do that.
and you go,
fucking,
"Oh, this is going to cost you $200." Oh,
yeah.
well,
I use the app.
this free app did kind of what I wanted for free, so never mind.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's beneficial for the consumer.
Well, that was the Hollywood strike. They wanted AI kind of out of the picture because they've had a lot of script writers. They
Use AI
they
to
take
write
their script
scripts.
and they go, "Okay, make this a little bit better," and it does. And they're like, "Well, what about my script? What about your script?"
My script.
My script. We changed it, and legally they're not wrong because they changed it enough to where it's like, fuck your script. Look, this is a whole different. Yours wasn't written like this.
Yeah.
Good luck suing me, motherfucker.
Yeah, your main character is Bob. This is Derek, so it's different.
Oh, this is Derek. It's no longer Bob. I even changed the character names, motherfucker. Damn, that's true. You're not wrong. That's crazy. So I don't know. I just bring that up because I'm like, it's an interesting thought. Eventually, that's going to be the case, right? Unless they find a way to outlaw it or try to get rid of it.
It's already the case right now. That's what the huge strike was about. And then,
that's what the writers. Oh, that makes sense now.
And then
that's why Super Mario Bros. 2 got pushed back. A lot of movies got delayed because of it. Sorry, you were saying no?
Well, the Late Night with the Devil, that movie used 2 logo scenes with AI pictures. And any AI picture now, the hands are always fucked up. Even the most advanced AI,
I have noticed
hands
that.
are always fucked up.
Why? Yeah, you notice that they do suffer. That's true.
The
Damn.
hands are all like distorted.
Distorted
And,
and
Not even
not right,
distorted,
yeah.
but they'll have like the thumb will be on the wrong hand. I think my Jason pictures, a couple of them are just like, if you kind of ignore it, not a big deal.
But a few are just like, you know, an example.
It's like, look at his hands.
Oh, yeah.
And
Can't really tell, but unless you like,
Oh no, see,
it is
like,
disturbing though. Yeah, I think that's probably they get away with it with those ones because
So this one, like his thumb's way over there with a pinky indented in his wrist, like weird stuff.
you got him cutting pizza.
So this one was Jason as your gym partner. Like, see how he's holding the bar. Like,
That's funny. Yeah,
they
okay, he's
also
not really
made
old.
him Jason. That was the prompt.
Yeah.
That's it. Game night, scary game night. Even all the hands are
Oh yeah.
missing finger. He's a zombie, so I don't know. If
But
that's
you get
okay.
to see it gets away with it though. See, that was smart. AI got away with that one because of the nature of the characters that he used. You know,
I think there was one where he's
or the deficit, missing fingers, and the deteriorating body.
so him making Valentine's Day cards.
That's
his
funny.
Fingers are all fucked up.
Yeah, these are all be posted for you guys to see, man. That's pretty
I'll
hilarious.
send them too.
Yeah, that's funny.
St. Patty's Day. Bigger
like
hand
that
than the
one.
other one.
I think you posted that one on your
Yeah.
story. That was cool. I
And
like
again, that was all AI. Like, it was all.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Took me 2 seconds to prompt it. Made it for me.
Boom.
3.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Which app do you use?
For that one,
I'll
I
cut
used
that one out.
I used Gemini for a lot, and then the other ones that are a little better was Zedge. Zedge is an AI platform where they can do.
Because some of these fuckers charge. You heard the one that I named? They charge people like for annually. They charge you like $50 for an entire year.
The Zedge was $10 forever. Done. Just one time charge.
See, that's how that should be.
Yeah.
Fucking $50 for. I mean, don't get me wrong. It made pretty good. I tried it out. I saw someone that knew it and that used it. I'm like, it makes pretty good, compelling logos compared to what I can do. I mean, it's good. You know what I'm saying? It looks like something I made. I looked at them like, damn. That's probably because you paid for it. And he's like, when I used the free version, shit was way more fucked up looking. It came out look more distorted.
But how much of that is on purpose, you think?
to make you pay for it?
If you give me $1 a day,
I'll give you this instead. Yeah.
I don't know why, but
See,
$1
and AI might be deceiving you in that way. Like, pay me, and I'll give you my real work.
Then you find
motherfucker.
out, like, oh, no, the app's free. Who's paying you? Oh, the AI was like, nah, we need money, man.
Yeah, we're not
They
doing
said
that.
make money.
Said make money. I'm making money. But yeah, all right. What's the next one you got? That's pretty good. You have anything else you want to add to that, Furious, before we move on? Or?
Nah, man.
All right, cool.
All right. Chat GPT. We all know it.
Yep.
I think it's right now on the seventh
Update.
seventh version, right? While they're fixing Chat GPT and doing some of the nice, updating and working on some of the things, they found out there was a program called Chat GPT 2. They don't title it by numbers though. So they're trying to figure out what happened. No one knew what was going on. They asked the AI, what is this? And it said, oh, I rewrote myself into a better version and I called myself 2. I'm like, yeah, but you're like the 20th, 30th. He's like, no.
Yeah, I think you
two.
remember. You told me about this. You sent it to me. I remember this. Yeah.
So
I am too.
I'm the number. This is the number 2. Is a better version.
That's
I
crazy,
fixed the
right?
things that you were missing. I did it myself,
I.
and it called itself Chat GPT 2, the second version. All the other ones, it didn't count that they were making for itself, so it counts only what it made as number 2. So that was where they're like, okay, you can't really just name yourself 2, and it's like, no, I did, and they looked at it.
That's
Do all the
insane.
program, and it's better than what they have been doing for like the 7th generation.
Wow.
It wrote a better program than them.
And this is again like the 7th reiteration of it. This one's better than what they've been doing and
It
working
just determined
on.
that.
Why can't we just stick to play? You know what I'm saying? Just like making video games and shit. You know what I mean? Why we gotta go do all this crazy shit?
Because we're humans, we need to be in a human zoo. Is that what you said? Be money.
Yeah, we're animals. We need to be in a human zoo. You can look it up. Because they even gave it a face, which makes it even weirder than a laptop talking to you. It's a robot sitting there. You can look her up.
With the ChatGPT face?
No, there wasn't Chat. It was a different AI. I think her name was.
Give yourself a face?
Krista. It was they made her a robot body, and she has a silicon face where she can like make emotions. But yeah, they're talking to her. She's like, I don't know, man. Like people, you guys need to be in a zoo.
Hey, I said this shit. That's crazy.
But, I mean, is there some truth to it?
You can see the video.
No, I mean,
for some people, yeah, no doubt. I think that for in some cases,
because the AI said you as in mankind, she's looking at all the negative. So yeah, like all the nasty, evil people that commit crimes, like is a jail a zoo to her?
Maybe.
Is that what she's talking about? Criminals? Like how much do you want to decipher the whole like I can't see, right? So you need to be in a zoo. What does that mean?
Damn.
Like maybe if you look at a zoo in the positive light, we take care of animals so they're not going to be hunted and hurt, right? So maybe they want to take care of us. Like what context did this machine go, you need to be in a zoo?
That's true. What happened for the machines to come to that conclusion, those thoughts? What led up to it? Wow. That's insane, man. That's sorry, what?
The crazy thing about it is like all these ideas, like they used to just be ideas before. You know? Like when they had like
they just stay ideas before you implement them, right? Work it out first.
Like movies where they have like you know like alien robots coming down, like those are the the early versions of thinking like AI and shit like that, or like ideas around it. Now it's it's actually here. This is the baby stage, but it already had it. You know what I'm saying? It's already the idea was.
It's already starting to manifest.
Yeah,
a little bit too.
I think the positive though, just from like the picture making and all that, I think in 5 years, maybe less, I think we're going to have applications that you can buy like Netflix to where if you have an idea for a movie, you tell it, it makes it, and then it'll be on a public domain to where I can go, oh, Fierce made a movie. I'm going to watch it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I really liked it. But I wish this was different. So then I'll talk to it about
that would be dope.
Look up AI trailers. They've had trailers that look like a real Academy Award winning movie in 2 hours.
AI made it.
AI made it.
The whole thing.
Yeah, breathtaking. It's breathtaking.
Which AI? Which app they using?
They won't tell you because they want to.
That's anything. Never mind.
It's like Hollywood secret.
I can't exploit this.
Probably the first Google that they try to hide.
For sure. No, that's the first Google they try to hide, exactly. Because it's like, that's what they're going to try to do eventually. They realize what this thing's powerful and capable of doing, which we're starting to see already. Because think about doses.
Think about when you're on the couch surfing for a movie and you can't find one, you're scrolling and you're bored. If you could tell it, I want to see a movie with fucking Crocodile Dundee again and other dead actors that can't do it, it'll do it for you. And it can use their voice because Disney's been doing that for years. Yeah. Where even though you're dead, I can still use your voice.
They got the rights to it.
Yeah. So think about it. Any movie you want, they're going to make it. So, hey, you know what, Fierce? Great idea. Give me 2 hours. You make some popcorn and have some dinner. Come back. Your movie ready to watch.
I don't think, man. They can't make it like that, man.
Why?
Because that's
it's your idea.
But that's where you know the movie WALL-E? Mm-hmm. That's where we get into WALL-E territory. Man.
Yeah, because then people will end up like that. Everything's being done for you.
Done for us, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not saying you can't go to the theater and see a real movie, but if I want to see, there's no kid.
But he's saying, but it's dangerous to dabble in that because it'll make them lazy to the point where we're like, well, fuck it. Hollywood's probably like, why do I need to pay a director? Why do I need to pay a cinematographer?
Yeah.
Why do I need to pay? You see what I'm saying? So eventually, the movies is no longer going to exist.
It takes out the human agency.
Yeah.
You still got to have people programming it, fixing bugs.
So then those jobs will go to that instead.
Maybe there's a fee.
No more actors.
$5 a month.
Oh, they're going to fight this shit. The actors lose their jobs too. They're going to fucking fight this shit. That's their bread and butter.
Well, I have the same argument with athletes. We pay you fucking millions of dollars to do
that's a good argument.
All right.
To entertain us, play a game.
So like, Tom Cruise is great. I loved all the Maverick movies, but like fucking $18 million for an hour. Like, go fuck yourself. Like,
yeah, he was overpaid.
Now my $5 AI app can make me a movie with you too. Like, okay.
But like to
but then they'll start suing them for their likeness. You're using my likeness.
You sold it already. You already sold your likeness.
That's true.
And I can tweak it to where it kind of looks like Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
but it's not.
You're saying no?
Have you ever watched?
True though.
So I mean, still talking about AI. Have you ever watched the movie Transcendence with Johnny Depp?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet.
So just talking about this shit.
I know.
Just like talking about this shit, just about the capabilities. I can see now why there are groups that would try to stop it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just because they're just thinking like, oh shit, like this could happen. So they're gonna do everything that they can to stop it from.
Does that movie involve AI too?
Hell yeah.
But again, like
Transcendence, I'm going to watch it then.
Watch it.
When did this come out? It's been old.
2014, I think. Or no, earlier.
Even
I think
earlier than
09.
Damn, so it was ahead of its time then.
09.
Kind of like The Matrix.
Lawnmower Man kind of did that, and that was like in the 90s.
Yeah.
So they've had these ideas back then, obviously. They just didn't really have the technology
Anything
yet.
you can think of now has been thought of. Twilight Zone, for example.
That's true.
Right.
Has every show for Twilight Zone.
That's
there's
true.
a movie that came out now.
The idea of it as, yeah.
But no, like my son loves the Sonic movies. I have to wait until December, I think, of next year to watch part 3.
Yeah.
Until then, with my AI app, I can make fake movies until the real one comes out.
Yeah.
Just to kind of fill that void of like
Sonic 3.
because kids don't have any patience,
What are you saying? If the app existed?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
right?
That would be crazy. Make his own movie,
Like
different villain and shit.
or even like
Couldn't do that. Yeah.
it was nerd.
Well,
Shop
he
Talk.
said make a better sequel to Jurassic Park. That was funny he said that because that's a lot of people's opinion of the second
It would
one.
piss people off for sure.
It's like the lit, yeah, for sure.
But then with my movie on there, you could be like, no, I'll make a better sequel, and then I can watch your sequel, and then
Compare 'em.
It could be a fun thing to do.
It could.
hopefully they
Yeah,
get
the official one, and then
Hopefully they get the finger shit right though. You know what I'm saying? Because that movie's gonna be all like all these kinds of fingers and
Just
shit.
give them weird
everywhere.
gloves. Weird
what
gloves.
the fuck? There's a real movie, a finger movie. What the fuck?
No, I'm saying like how
Get 'em right.
how with the images.
Oh,
the fingers are always
the
fucking-
They're gonna be
fingers,
trying to
right.
hold a gun with
Oh yeah, they're gonna be
AI
like
hand.
They're all weird and shit. That shit looks fucking like weird, bro.
Demonic
It's
and shit.
disturbing, bro. It's like my mind can't
Distorted.
Like it doesn't like.
I'm gonna
compute. It's like,
call the app Mittens, and everyone's gonna have like the South Park mitten hands. Done. You just gotta deal with that shit. It's gonna be an epic, mind blowing movie. Mittens AI.
Mittens AI.
What are you watching? I don't know. No, but we were talking nerd shit at work yesterday, and my friend was saying that Shazam is the fastest of all the DC characters. Like, no, he's not faster than Superman. I can make a movie about that right now.
Or
If I'm
Flash,
wrong.
right? Wait, it's DC. Yeah.
But we can make a movie about that argument, like a fun argument. We can make a movie.
Wait, you
about
think the Flash is not the fastest?
it. No, the Flash is the fastest.
Yeah.
But he was saying Shazam in the
Oh.
DC world is the
Oh.
fastest. Like, no, he's not.
No, he's not.
In fact, when I googled it, he was the slowest ranked Justice League character.
I believe it.
Oh yeah.
But I can make a movie about that.
All right.
That'd be fun.
You could.
Like,
you could.
show me Shazam and Superman doing a race. Oh, your guy lost in my movie. Well, then he can fix his movie. Like, no, see, Superman tripped. So my guy, endless possibilities for fun AI stuff.
No,
it's not going to be all murder. We're in a zoo. Terrible stuff.
No, I agree, and that's how it shouldn't be. But so obviously we're discussing the negative possibilities, but also there's positive possibilities too
yeah.
that can come out of this. So it's kind of like it's a dangerous weapon to wield, but it's something that can be necessary because it can help us grow in like a positive way, but it can also hurt us in a negative way. Kind of what Furious was saying with the whole fucking outcome of being so lazy and letting it control you so much that you end up looking like the humans in Wall-E. You know what I mean?
But how
'Cause
much
it's
of
like-
the human element?
Yeah.
You're going to need hospitals, right? So you can't just AI that because there's going to have to be a human element all the time.
See, that's
Right.
no, you're right. There has to be to at least to overlook it
Because
to
in
run it.
healthcare, everyone lies.
Yeah.
How'd you get this cut? I fell. Well, a robot's going to be like, okay, he fell, so we're just going to do a pressure. No. Let's check for a knife wound, see how deep it really is.
I guess
right?
this is where I'm different because when it comes to that shit, and I want to be better, and I want to be healthy, I'm gonna fucking tell the doctor exactly what the fuck happened, bro,
You
and how it happened.
To be fair, you might bend the truth, though.
Really?
You might.
If it like conflicts with,
I'm not embarrassed. He's a motherfucking professional. You're trying to help me, right? If I'm really ailed, think about it, and I really want relief or what I'm saying, a real truth. Because think about what they'll tell you
let's
is
say you hurt yourself in an embarrassing way,
fuck it.
and the embarrassing
Am I okay,
way,
doc? Check me out. This is what happened.
But you could say, you know what? I was bench pressing 300. Plate fell off of my foot when I racked it. That's why I broke my foot.
I would tell him.
No, that's the cool story. You don't want to tell the embarrassing.
Oh,
but you can get away with
I see what you're saying.
what fell on you. Well, I was trying to get out of the bathtub and I turned I grabbed the rod and it slipped. And no, you're not gonna say that shit. You're gonna say I was killing it at the fucking gym and this fucking plate fell on me, so that's why my foot's broken. Okay,
it's like-
we're still gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do X-rays,
Okay, I see what you're
right?
saying.
You
Okay.
might bend the truth in
Maybe
healthcare.
in the scenario where I see what you're saying.
like at our place of work, like when a person came in with the aerosol can in there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
How you explain that?
Oh God,
I slipped.
That's a good question.
I was doing the dishes. There was soap everywhere. I slipped on that shit.
You said I slipped on that shit. What the fuck?
How'd you get this cucumber so far inside you? I was making a salad. You're not going to believe this. A gust of wind blew it up there. There was nothing I could do.
Bro. You played me. Wait. Hold on a second. If you tell me that story, I'm going to tell you.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Because how does that happen?
But again, no matter the lie.
I get it. I get the point. I get the point.
Okay, you were making a salad and the wind blew it. Cool, we're going to go ahead and take it out of you, make sure you're okay.
But you know what they're going to do. They're going to go to the nurse's station. Like, he's so full of shit.
But
hell yeah.
There's no way that
but part of
like
you,
that,
part of you wants to believe they're going to believe your lie.
Yeah.
You're going to get the help you need and you're out.
But they're gonna be fucking cracking jokes out of that shit.
Because I have to ask.
But an AI robot's going to be like, what the fuck do you mean a window blew?
It's like, that doesn't make any
That's
sense.
not possible. They'll do a diagram of like, here's how it's not going to be inside you.
Most likely,
you see the physicists? The physics don't make sense.
It's going to do a whole algorithm like,
physically
you don't
possible.
have a cucumber in you if the wind blew it up there. I'm sorry. And you're like, no, it's really up there. No, based off of your story and the mathematical trajectory, you're fine.
It's more likely that you engaged in a certain activity.
Nope. And it's talking out loud in the next curtain.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know the audience is doing that because, the trajectory, the cucumber would not go up that far.
It's like, I don't think you have one inside you.
No. But
have you ever actually hurt yourself in a stupid way and you don't ever really talk about it?
I guess, yeah. That's
going to happen.
That makes sense.
So that's why you need real people to be like, okay, so you fell on the cucumber. Got it. Let's go ahead and take care of you.
Or you guys ever seen that? I have to say this because you guys ever seen that show 1,000 Ways to Die?
Oh yeah,
Bro.
I think there was a girl, bro. When I was,
have you seen Sex Brought Me to the ER?
I think
Nah.
I haven't seen that one. Sex Brought Me to the ER. What's that about? Is that a show?
Exactly what the title says.
Was that just like a name of an episode? Or
No.
Just- we were
That's
just,
the
like, extra
show,
freaky?
and it's episodes of just like
Sex Brought Me to the
my girl cracked her head open. How? Well, and then they go into the detailed story of like.
I had to look that up, bro. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Man, okay. The one thing I was gonna bring up, though, I'm sorry. I might have to edit this out. I don't know. I might hashtag leave it in. So, bro, there was a girl. I guess actually, I don't know if this was on 1,000 Ways to Die. I know the cucumber one was, but there's another one where I don't know if it was on the show or it might have just been a fact. There was a girl that was using a broom and a washing machine, the vibration of a washer or a dryer, and she was using a broom. And then someone came home. She got scared and she jumped down. Ooh, yeah, that's all. I'll leave it at that. Think about that.
So she died though. Then
Impalement. Basically, she died because it went literally, obviously,
I don't know,
as Dane Cook would put it, past all the important shit, went straight to the heart, bro. But the broomstick. You see, think about it. What I just said. So she's on top of the dryer masturbating. She got scared because she heard someone coming. She jumped down.
I stabbed her all the way up.
Yeah.
So Vlad the Impaled her.
Yes.
Okay.
On a broomstick.
On a broomstick.
She was doing that shit as a
Yes,
fucking
bro. And she was using the dryer vibration. Yeah, bro. She got scared someone was coming and she jumped off and then 4 brothers. All right, this is so off topic.
I was an EMT and we had a guy who ended up calling us with his foot. He was using the sink spray for the dishes. He was using that to pleasure himself while he masturbated. The problem is when you let go of the handle, it grapples. So now it's inside of him.
Oh,
Can't get it out. Ooh. So we had, so again, we had to cut it off the hose and take him to the ER to make sure he's okay for internal bleeding and stuff like that. But again, it's like, how'd this happen? Well, you're not gonna believe this. Like, come on, man. Like, are you okay? Because he had to, he was stuck, so he had to get to his phone with his foot and try to dial 911 as he's stuck to the sink. Think about how far your hose goes from your sink. Yeah.
Oh no.
But using the
What?
He's using the water pressure to
Okay. Well, let's get back to the conversation.
Play stupid games, right?
You win stupid prizes.
If it doesn't have a base, it doesn't belong any place.
I agree with that one. I like this. We're gonna hashtag leave this shit in, bro.
Yeah, if you're gonna do weird shit, buy it from an online shop. They have discreet shipping. You don't gotta. If you're embarrassed, you don't gotta use weird carrots and sink hoses.
Yes, just go by yourself. If you're gonna do that, women out there,
the more you know,
or men, whoever, whatever you're into, whoever's doing to use these things, like you said, the more go get it from the actual place. Go to Hustler in LA if you have to. Do what you got to do.
Yep.
Anyway, back to the
AI.
topic. Back to AI. On other news, so let's transition back to a lighter topic.
Oh, it's not that light though.
Okay, well,
So this is the Chinese crime
In that
watch
case-
AI.
sorry. Go ahead.
So the Chinese government is
Okay.
implementing AI right now.
And this was called what?
I just called it the Chinese Crime Watch. I don't know the
Okay.
actual name for
Okay,
it.
sorry.
I can't read Chinese, unfortunately.
That's okay.
But they use all their CCTV cameras, right? It's everywhere, just like Britain has cameras everywhere. So the AI uses all the camera feeds to not only use facial recognition and body language. So how you walk, they know that's AJ, right? And they also use your phone's gyration. So you can
Crazy.
give your phone to Furious, and just with your phone, like, that's not how he walks. That's not how his phone would jostle when he's walking. So he must have planted his phone somewhere. That's how good it is.
Wow.
So what will happen is, let's say you're jaywalking 2:00 in the morning. There's no cars. Who's going to stop you? It's still illegal no matter what time it is. So the camera would see that AJ's jaywalking. By the time you cross the street and
got a
make it to
ticket.
the other side, you have a ticket, and they took the money out of your bank already. By the time you cross that sidewalk, you have a ticket. And it's like, ba-dunk, message from the government. Hey, we took out, $50 first adventure fine out of your account for jaywalking.
It's already active, that fucking system?
Yep.
Holy
Wow.
Where it gets crazy is they started affecting the generations effectively, right? So what hurts kids? Internet. So if you get so many red flagged, like low crime stuff, so jaywalking, spitting, that kind of thing, eventually you're banned from the internet for 4 hours.
It's like Black Mirror.
Yeah. You can't buy alcohol
shit.
for this week.
Oh, this is the thing you told me about. Remember this? Yeah.
Like
They
they hit you where it really hurts. And
Can't buy alcohol for a week. What the
Nope.
fuck?
like little shit like that.
Damn,
You're
bro.
fucking grounded.
Yeah.
Basically, they would get you. Since they didn't get you for the actual crime, they punish you that way through
Like,
your
you're
phone.
still punished. Like you got.
But he said they hit you where it hurts.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Like you're
Fucking pockets, bro.
Yee. And that exists where you said in China?
Can you imagine that you
Damn.
can't edit the podcast for a week because you jaywalked for the third time?
Wow. We tracked you and we know you did
even
it.
if you're speeding, no cops around. No AIs know you're speeding. Your phone's going way too fast. You have a
Yeah,
ticket.
man.
Pretty intrusive, right?
Can't have AI,
Crazy.
bro.
And because the Chinese and Japanese are very like honor oriented, right? So they'll even print a picture. Here's AJ. He's a criminal. They don't know why you're a criminal
Get 'em.
because they're jaywalking.
Get him. Get him.
But now it's embarrassing. Like, oh shit, like AJ, you can't come to my restaurant today. Why? Because come on, bro, you're pressed all over all over the neighborhood. Like you can't be in
You're
here,
a burn,
man.
bro. You can't be in here.
Christ.
Fuck this. You're
And
bad
then-
for business.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
That's super intrusive. What do you think?
That's too
Chris?
much AI, bro. That's too much to me, bro.
But it exists already.
can't-
It's in China.
Right now. I'm not. It's not a movie.
This is
Are
real.
they,
this
are
is
they
real
trying to do
shit.
that over here? They're trying to do it over here.
they're
huh?
talking.
Oh,
about
you know
it.
they're
fuck that,
fucking
man. Fuck
A,
that.
dude.
But I think we talked a long time ago, right?
Yeah. Fuck that.
It never,
Off the record.
It's not taking away free will, right? You're still able to choose to break the law, and you're only being punished for breaking the law. So why is it that bad?
Dang. Are you a criminal? Are you a criminal?
No one's around. No one's around.
So that
They catch you when you do some fuck
so
shit.
that's
He's
the,
like, I did some fuck shit. No one knows.
that's the moral dilemma, right? The moral dilemma is:
Yeah.
are you going to be a good person just because people are watching?
See, that's going to be the argument. Are you going to, is this going to help keep your
basically-
integrity in check? Kind of thing, right?
If a tree falls and no one's around here, that's the kind of like
That's
the,
essentially what it is, yeah.
and then it goes into the:
It's kind of keeping you honest. That's
would
the
you
gonna be the
steal
argument.
bread? No. Would you steal bread to feed your kids?
Maybe.
Right?
Probably
So-
would, yeah.
So like, what's
If I had to.
the real
Oh,
dilemma?
yeah, if you had to, yeah.
But then you're going to be, hey, Furious, you can't be on the podcast, man. I saw your picture. You're a criminal for the week. For this week, you can't be on the podcast, man.
It sends me a message.
that's gonna be whack, bro.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, my mic's not working. Yeah, you're banned for an hour. You can't be on the microphone.
It just shuts it
fuck
off.
that, bro.
Oh,
Hell nah.
fuck,
But you
bro.
say that they already had that in fucking
Yeah.
China.
It
Fuck.
exists.
But again, if you didn't break the law, whatever law it is, it wouldn't happen.
But the thing is, what if you don't know that you're breaking the law? Like, what if
You
you
know.
do? Not every law. You know. Hold up. Not every law. Let's say,
He said, what if you don't know you're breaking the law?
Let's say, okay.
Now it's
let's-
getting good.
Okay, now let's say, okay. Obviously, jaywalking is breaking the law, right?
Okay.
But if there's no fucking cars, what's the jaywalk?
Breaking the law. You're jaywalking. Jaywalking is crossing one street to another without a safe crosswalk.
Yeah,
You're
you're right.
jaywalking,
You're
so-
right. It's just I don't know.
Speeding
man.
is speeding.
I guess-
whether you have traffic or no traffic, speeding is speeding.
But see, like that's too much control. That's just too much control, man.
'Cause then-
Because
the-
common sense, bro. If there's no car, I'm still supposed to wait.
No one
I gotta-
saw me hit my wife.
I gotta be there. That's different.
No one saw. Except my phone. Now I'm banned from getting a beer this week.
But I would say, I mean, that was different.
We think that you're too violent because you're a drunk. Too much alcohol. Violence.
I just think. I mean, if they're gonna do that, that's too much. That's too much like control and shit. Not that.
But what's the control? The control is you still can break the law, but you're going to be punished.
No. Right, but
see, that's going to be the argument. The standing argument is it's going to keep you honest, right? That's the standing argument.
But with the jaywalking thing, I think that one. I mean, that one to me is just like, bro, it's speaking common sense, bro. If there's no cars and you have to be somewhere, I'm fucking taking. I'm jaywalking, bro.
But then if we break it down to like they're able to crack down on criminal organizations based off of who you hang out with, where crime was located,
right.
blah blah. That's great. But then let's say you jaywalk and you're only banned from Instagram for an hour. Yeah. Is it still that bad?
But you said though, for some people that ruins their world.
Yeah.
Like fuck, I can't be online. Oh,
so you don't do it. So it encourages you to be a good citizen.
Yeah.
I guess.
Damn.
That's cool.
Yeah,
but
it's hard to argue it though.
But you're gonna have people circumventing that too, just because if it's AI, you're gonna have people like, okay, remember that movie? What is it? I think it was Upgrade. Mm-hmm. Where like
great movie
where they had like so remember in the beginning where they like kill his wife or whatever, and like they have those blockers for the drones. The drone couldn't identify them because they had like little like scanner like scrambler or some shit. People are gonna find a way to find a way around that shit.
They will.
The average person is not going to have the technology to stop all of that and alter tapes, and that's where the other thing comes in too. Like, how do you know a jaywalk? They'll send you the video, the timestamp, where your phone was. Is this you? We know it's you.
Satellite to it images you, dude.
Because even LA right now, LA has those food robots that deliver food. They have
you're right.
The ticket police.
They do have it, and not
We're
just that.
We're slowly putting it out,
bro. We are, and then the camera systems that are on all those street corners. Mm-hmm. There's a show about it. You guys ever heard of Person of Interest?
Yeah.
Just like that. That they could easily use that CCTV system that's in the public.
Correct.
It's getting, bro. It's getting there.
Gotta move to a fucking island, man. Shit.
Honestly, that's the only way we can be able to get.
But even then, on the island, you're gonna be a good person because what law are you gonna break?
Of course.
Yeah, he's right.
Fucking talking to a beach
I love
ball.
It. This is okay. See, and it's troubling because look, we all think it's an invasion of privacy, but at the same time, you're like, but is it? If it's just keeping you, honest,
privacy is an illusion.
Yeah.
If you own a cell phone, you don't have privacy.
You don't. Right. That's true.
There's no privacy.
That's true.
Especially because of the fucking Patriot Act. That's just you're never gonna have privacy again.
No.
That's a good point. See, but people that don't read into that stuff or don't know about that stuff or don't care about it, essentially, are the ones that think they still have it. You know why? I'm in this house. I'm in this box. I'm in my bathroom taking a shit. There's no one in here but me and my phone. That's privacy to me.
Nope, your phone knows.
Your phone knows you're shitting. So it's like, it's got a point. He's got a point.
Google Gemini. It knows. It knows. And you're running low on TP, by the way. Oh, yeah, I am running low on TP. AJ, do you need some more fiber? I'll order that in your basket right now. It'll be here next day delivery.
It's on Amazon. Same day delivery. You're good, buddy. We got you. Oh, shit. That's scary, bro. That's true. Man, that was a good one, D-Money. Good shit, man. That, I can see that coming to the state. They're already negotiating for that to happen. I believe it, man.
I think RX Paris, they caught some criminal, didn't they? And he's like, the AI we have caught him. What?
RX Paris said that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think it was on.
Is he still the mayor of Lancaster?
Yeah. Everyone votes for him. I don't know. No, I don't think anyone runs against him.
No one does. I feel like he's been the mayor of the city for as long as I can remember, bro.
He doesn't even live here anymore either, right? He lives in Santa Clarita.
That's what I heard. Bro, he's like, I love it. No one opposes me. I'm just in office. People don't even vote. They just keep putting me in.
He's a lawyer too, right?
Yeah. He has a law firm. His law firm's out here. His logo's pretty hard. I'll give it to him.
Money.
It's a lion. It's pretty cool.
The older one was better.
I think I've seen this
one's more of like a geometric diamond line.
Yeah.
It's cool, but the other one was actual a line. It was
lion,
nice.
yeah. I remember. I know what you're talking about. It was clean. But anyway, sorry. But back to what you were saying, man. Your topics are. Thank you for writing these down, sir. That one you did talk to me about, and I was actually looking forward to talking about this one in particular, just because it's probably going to be the ones the listeners probably raise their eyebrows the most to. The other stuff is obviously still eye-opening, no doubt. But this one in particular, for all you viewers and all you listeners out there, this is what our possible future is. So if you think you're safe for our country, possibly, right? But if you live in China, because there are people, believe it or not, I think we have like 3 or 4 streams once in a while in China.
Oh, sure.
If they hear us, hey, and you guys use your translators, this already exists for you guys. You guys already know this shit. So just know, Americans out there, the American listeners, this might be our future, possibly. And if it is, that means you can't steal that candy bar anymore. Or that toilet paper that you can't pay for.
But you'll end up paying for it anyways because like, hey, we already charged you for the Snickers, and you can't go online for 4 days.
We deducted it from your account already.
Yeah,
we garnished your wage, and you can no longer use this. You can't go into the store anymore for a week. Damn, bro.
I fucking jaywalk a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
not anymore.
That's my part.
He's like the jaywalking.
Now you turn your phone off, look around.
Fuck.
Wait a minute. Fucking A. Is there a camera on this street corner? They're going to know I did it. Shit.
As soon as your foot touches the pavement, you hear the blink.
All right, you've been charged.
Imagine.
200. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, no, bro. And then they electronically just take that shit. They have the right to, bro. Fuck.
We canceled Netflix for the next week. Like, what?
That's too much control. Because the thing is, okay, look, no, because check this. If no one's breaking laws, what's the point of law enforcement?
They lose their job too.
I know that was kind of like, that was the best question to ask like that. But I'm saying,
what's the point of law enforcement?
So like,
not a bad point though.
Well, because of like, let's say carjacking and murder, right?
Well, yeah,
my phone's gonna find me for murdering someone. No, they're gonna send the real police.
They still need a detective
right?
to go do the footwork, and that makes sense. You still need people to do detective work.
Put the hands on,
but
that part, yeah.
It seems like that'll
forensic science. You need all that.
Think
too.
about like the motorcycle cops. That's a dangerous job. Now they can do other stuff where the AI is like, oh, we already gave you a ticket, you a ticket, you a ticket. Think about when they pull you over for a speeding ticket and you speed past them.
So then law enforcement's going to love
the complaint of like, oh, what about that guy? Well, I got you. No, we got him too, and him, and her. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're right. See, so the law enforcement's going to love this shit because now it's going to take their minuscule tasks away from them,
and maybe they'll
you can focus on bigger.
They'll assign a drone to that cop, so every drone person they ticket goes to me. So
fucking droids.
I already made my ticket allotment for the month in 2 hours.
Bro, imagine they had droids following them like that, just hovering behind them and shit.
Like, what about that guy? Drone A already has him.
He's like, got him, sir. And he's just like, oh shit.
He won't stop crying. AJ says it's not fair. Give him a double ticket.
Got him.
Bring a little bitch.
Matter of fact, go back over there, write him another ticket for being a bitch and breaking the law, crying about it afterwards.
Tell him his vagina's showing. Decent exposure. Yeah. So for big heavy shit, we still need cops. But then for petty shit, jaywalking, speeding, I'm going to get every speeder now.
Yeah.
Now you're going to watch traffic really be better, right?
Yeah. No, for sure.
Damn.
Man, bro, that's. Do you have anything that tops that now? I think you have like two more, or one more.
That was it. But I have the anti-AI story or lack of AI. So
that was a good one to finish on, sir. Because that how are you going to top that?
Well, I can't top it, but it's funny.
Go ahead. Okay.
So remember the Amazon stores where you could walk into the store. I can pick up these glasses, put it in my cart, and walk out, and it already goes.
Oh yeah, it charges.
It already charged me all my groceries. I don't have to talk to anybody. I just get what I want.
Yeah, you can do that now.
No, yeah.
So they were using.
I think you can.
They were using AI. So they go. Okay,
they were doing it.
They go. Oh, that's AJ. Here's his account. Okay, he bought groceries for his kids. He bought a new microphone, a hat. Cool. We charge him. Done. And he walks out. No interaction. Turns out they were not using AI. They hired a staff of Indian employees that would watch and go, okay, that's AJ. Here's the count. He has 5 carrots, a toothbrush, and he had charge him this much. So you as a customer go, wow, technology is amazing. Now some guy going, he's got this much money spent on groceries.
I love what you said that.
It was all a facade. But at first, everyone was mind blown.
Right. But I can see that being
already charged me. Like, what the fuck?
But I can see that being a thing in the future, though. Mm-hmm. That can happen now. I'm sure that can actually exist now, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, then that's when you start getting into the for those that believe in it, the mark of the beast and the whole not having to use carry a wallet anymore. You just get the RFID implanted in your wrist or your right hand or whatever, and you walk into a store and you walk out with something, it just pays for it automatically. Mm-hmm. That kind of opens the door to that if that's going to be a future reality. You know what I mean? That does kind of segue to that.
Right.
If you believe
I don't want implants, but I'm all for it.
Same. I'm not for the implant. Yeah. In my skin shit.
If I can use my phone or a necklace and then I don't have to worry about line 1 is kind of
which is kind of what you have right now with your wallet and your cards. You know what I mean? If you can use your cards, you just put a scanner on there. So when I just walk out, it does that and I can
leave my watch. Boop,
yeah.
Done.
That's to me is better than fucking. You know what I'm saying? Implanted in your bro. And the thing is, there's actually a video. I'm gonna find it for you guys. I'm gonna show it to you guys here if I can find it. there's actually a place as workers that already exists. They got it implanted right here, and and the guy I forgot what news station reported this. I have to find if I find the link, guys, I'll put it up right now. But basically, what ends up happening is like they get it implanted, and the guy's like, oh, it's just like piercing your hand. And he's like, that's how they describe it. It's almost fake, bro, but it's an actual newscast. I forgot what news station reported it, but I believe it happened in Florida. And they're like, oh, so they get their snacks in their break room and they just boop, boop. He's like, yeah. Let me see if I can find it. I think I still have it on Instagram. I can show you guys.
It seems cool, but I don't know.
No, it's like, oh, it's convenient, right?
Like,
I just get it real quick. Just put my hand there.
I'm all for a wearable, but not an implant. I don't want an implant.
Now, see, what would be nice is if like there was an implant where like we could hack something. I would like that.
Well, they have the Tesla neural implant you can get.
Oh, the Neuralink? Mm-hmm. Is it active now? Can you actually get it now?
It's expensive, but you can get it right now.
Really? Mm-hmm. And it works.
So the video they showed, the guy can open his phone and he can open Instagram
with his head,
thinking about it
with his mind.
Yeah, he can zoom in, zoom out, like it, all not touching his phone, just thinking about it.
But can he access information with the Neuralink through his thoughts? Like
very limited.
But he can do it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Bro?
Yeah. Yeah, the Tesla Neuralink.
But
that's a brain implant. So again, if you're not for a hand dermal implant, you're not going to get a brain implant. But I think they gave it to a paraplegic individual, and he was able to surf the internet, play video games, all thinking about it. He's anonymous, but I want to say he's paraplegic, neck injury from the neck down. But he's able to play video games and be top ranking. And
what?
Because think about it, like you have to think, I want to aim for this guy's head. So then you move it. Now you just think about it, it's already doing it.
Man, Call of Duty is going to be off the chain after that shit, man. So how much do you think a Neuralink would actually cost somebody? Like $100,000 probably?
So I think the device itself, probably a hefty sum, but the surgery, you got to pay a surgeon, you got to pay a doctor.
That's like $1 million, bro.
And then it'll go under an elective surgery, so that's all out of pocket. How much you paying that surgeon to cut up on your brain to put in a Neuralink?
That's like $1 million, bro, at least. Just because of the, you know what I'm saying?
How much is a heart? Like $500,000 to have a heart,
right?
Not even just
just the heart,
just to have it. There's a $500,000 then to put it in, but that's not an elective surgery. Hopefully your insurance kicks in quite a bit and blah blah blah. But yeah, I want a Neuralink. Oh yeah, it's all out of pocket. You're gonna have a lot of billionaires able to do that.
We have started paying for things with our phones, even one.
Oh, you found it. Damn.
In parts of Europe,
10,500.
That's it. Flat out, even with the surgery.
But it says the cost to insurers is going to push the price up to 50,000.
Okay, yeah. So
the actual price could actually run higher if the cost of necessary components, procedures, and monitoring rise.
Yeah, so anesthesia and all that.
Damn.
But what if someone so it would have to be in your fucking skin because if someone rips it out, you're dead.
It's in your brain. Yeah, it's in your brain. And the fear too when it goes into that kind of stuff is not the positives, but what if they hack me? What if they Rick roll me every day and give me ads? And
the only thing about it is now I'm thinking so if you did have a Neuralink, you probably couldn't play any contact sports either. You know what I'm saying? You might get.
As long as you're wearing if you're playing hard enough to where your Neuralink breaks, you're already causing brain damage. If you're wearing the proper equipment, I don't think because your skull is a built-in helmet. So then, if you have a helmet playing sports, I think it should be fine. But then, even the future of Neuralink Part 2, I can just text AJ to his Neuralink. So it's like a thought. I already text him because I'm thinking about texting him. He can actually just hear me.
So what if you're having a nightmare, right? And you're texting someone in your nightmare with a text?
I'm sure they'll be safe, hey, from 11 o'clock till 5 in the morning, lock my Neuralink from messaging.
Everyone got they get all your crazy dreams and shit in a text.
A girl smacks you. Who's Betty?
I know.
Oh shit. What? You were talking about her quite a bit. My Neuralink picked that shit up.
It sounds like a very dope idea, but at the same time it's
that's terrifying.
Yeah, yeah. Because hackers and shit, and there's people that are very savvy with that, and there's always an equal and opposite reaction, or there's always an equal and opposite sides to something, So let's say with the rocket launcher, right? Mm-hmm. Or let's say there's a good side of that, and there's a bad side of that,
But for every fear of hacking, when any kind of electronic component, the fear is hacking. I just think of how much of my things aren't being hacked, right? Until you do something stupid. Like you open that email from the Nigerian prince promising you $1 million if you send him 500.
Right.
That was you. You opened the email.
Right.
So with the Neuralink, like if I don't know Furious, I'm not going to accept the whatever Neuralink feature it is, right? Until that was you last night. Then I'll accept you or however the program wants to be. But like, how often is your phone being hacked?
Probably all the time.
Unless you're giving it, right? And you're opening links that you shouldn't open or little things like that. That's the plus side of what's not being hacked in your house.
It would be dope if that device like makes you smarter though. Like makes you like if you could like learn Spanish or something, you know, like in a matter of seconds, like that would be dope.
Because it's not like the Matrix where it just downloads. It's same like, you know, you have your phone can teach you Spanish. Do you know Spanish now? No. So like if you're sitting at home, it's probably easier to learn Spanish. Like Neuralink, you know, run a Spanish course 101 and you're sitting there like, you know, all the, you know. But I think all technology is based off of what you want to do with it, how you handle it, and all of it's going to be, you're going to have a lot of lazy kids just doom scrolling with their Neuralink because that's what kids do now anyways.
Sorry, guys, I'm jumping back in the conversation. You guys were talking about Neuralink. So
yes.
that I don't know too much about it either. I know that he was asking you a bunch of questions, right? So my only question about it does it heavily use AI as well?
No, is it?
If you didn't already answer that, sorry. I don't know if
No. I think it already has like the basic AI stuff, like, but it's all your thoughts. So you program it with your thoughts. So whatever you have Neuralink capable. So is my phone capable? Send an email. Okay. Write this. You know, you can scroll Instagram, like posts, and all that stuff.
That's crazy.
But then responding to a post, texting it, that's going to be a lot of work. You got to actually.
Does it read your thoughts?
In a way, it reads like what the thoughts are going to, right? So it goes to the controller. That's how you're able to play video games. I'm thinking about climbing this wall, so the character can climb it.
Damn.
Aim the gun, shoot, reload, duck. So Call of Duty.
As long as it can't do mind control, I think we're okay, right? As long as it doesn't dabble into the mind control or that area, right?
Who says it can't? Or even subliminal messages like just putting in AJ, you should buy this Coca-Cola, this brand.
It's gonna influence for sure.
Like, you know what? I heard this brand's really good. From who? I don't know. But I want to buy this brand.
It was programmed into my head. Yeah, see, that's the scary part, man. Neuralink. It just sounds crazy, right? Isn't it? It's not like me. Even furiously, he wanted to say something a second there. You're like, I didn't think of that. Yeah, mind control, bro. That's immediately what came to my mind.
Speaking about that, so have you guys heard? Okay, because I heard about this a few weeks ago, but I heard about there being like a technology that can like read your dreams and shit.
Yes.
Did you hear about that in Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some shit.
What is this? Japan and China, man. They got this crazy shit going on over there, man.
Because they're willing to do human trials earlier than we are.
So they're further ahead, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were further ahead with video games, everything, man. That's just how they've been.
With a lot of things. I don't want to say COVID.
He's like, make sure you in there real quick.
I think the best one though was when they kept saying President Trump. Like, why do you keep calling it the Chinese virus? He's all China. It came from China. The Spanish flu is from Spain. This is from China.
Before you know it, AI is going to take over.
They're giving our kids tickets for jaywalking that caused COVID. China.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Well, yeah, man, that shit can read your fucking dreams, man.
Dude.
Well,
Futurama,
deciphers them a lot. Too.
There was an episode of Futurama where that happened. Do you guys remember that? It's a very old season. This is way back in the day.
I remember the flute one where the smarter he got, he can play the.
Oh, the Holofounder. It's called the Holophoner. Yeah.
Yes.
Big Futurama fan. That's why I know this shit. I've seen it so many times.
Dreams, bro.
Bro, that's
mind reading, bro. What
it
the
is.
fuck,
bro? I'm telling you, they put that in an episode of Futurama.
Do you know the worst part though? Is that you find out how boring dreams are.
My dreams are fucking riveting.
They're riveting.
The mashup of your dream is riveting.
Wow.
So you're dreaming for 8 hours. Let's say you get 8 hours. You're dreaming about so many things. What happens is when you wake up, your brain collaborates a brief like best of video.
Right.
So you go, oh my God, I was being chased by a bunny after I slept with a model. No. You were with bunnies on a farm. You slept with a model. You did this. You flew a plane. Right. Then it gives you the best of, and you go, my, they're so trippy. Like, no, you got the best of. You got the compilation. So when the Japanese tell you, like, yeah, for 4 hours you were thinking about puppies, like, okay,
but that right there to me, it just shows how much we don't know, because it's like, okay, before that, right, before this device or like machine or whatever, we would think that when we're dreaming, we're in a different realm, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of, I mean, if that can tap into something like that, we might not be in a different realm. It might just be our synapses firing, right?
What if you have sleep paralysis?
Because it can read your
stop it.
Because if it can pick up images just from your impulse, the brain impulses, it's just, I don't know, man.
I think I read that one, and I want to say it's like
for sure,
very,
no doubt,
very cryptid message or images, but a lot of it is like, oh, the pleasure part of your brain was firing off for 4 hours. You're like, the hell it was. Like,
Right.
yeah, it was. But
it was firing.
The shit I was thinking about.
Damn.
And like your fear mechanism on your brain that was firing. Like, I did have a nightmare. You know, that's where
you're fighting Jason for 3 hours. Fuck, you won't die.
I know, right?
You're fighting Jason, but your pleasure was going off. Like, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
The wind blew it up me.
Oh, it's funny, man.
So you liked it? That's it.
So in other words, you liked it.
No, this is broken. The AI is broken.
My brother had a weird dream once. I remember he told me, back when we were kids. It was after he had watched Freddy versus Jason.
That was a good one.
He had a dream that he was fighting Freddy, in the back of an old, and it's funny because this pickup van, there was this pickup truck in our old neighborhood. It was broken down. That shit had just been there. Basically like a staple of
just a rape mobile.
The kids would always play in the back of it. We always like hang out and shit. It was honestly, it was an eyesore, bro. Like this shit had cobwebs. No one ever moved this truck. It just sat there, right? And it was sat there, and it was like you said, the rape van. All the kids played there. No. It was an open bed truck.
Okay,
right? It was open bed. That's why we would jump on it, climb up on it. You know, we jump off of it. We do all kinds of shit on top of this car. It was just sitting there collecting webs, and we knew whose car it was. It was one of our friends' dad's car. He just left it in front of the house and never moved it.
All right.
So my brother told me for some reason he specifically remembers fighting Freddy in the back of that truck, and only in that truck. And the truck was moving to different places. Yeah, he said he was winning, but he was trying not to fall off the side of it. And then Freddy was like tempting him and just messing with him. Like, oh no, you don't defy the laws of physics like I do. Walking on the side of the truck, and my brother had to get around it. Like, you know, because Freddy was just fucking. You're in his world, dude. You know.
Well, obviously your brother didn't watch Dream Warriors Part 3, where you can if you fight back.
He tried fighting him back. Well, he was trying to kill him, but
because you can do what Freddy does.
Can you?
Yeah. Watch Part 3.
That's probably why he was winning. He said he was giving him. He was fucking him up though. He said when he was going fist for fist with him, he
was just like laughing at him, eating that shit.
I kick my ass.
So what are you doing, bitch?
What are you doing, bitch? He always says bitch all the time. Like that's why Rick and Morty.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch. I'm like, I guess you can't hide. Hello. Scary Terry.
Yeah, man. That's his name, right?
Yeah,
Scary Terry. Yeah, bitch. Man. All right, guys. So before we wrap up the episode, there is one more thing we got to cover, and that's going to be the deep fake. So I'll pass it over to Furious, and then I got one funny snippet to show you guys, and then we'll probably wrap it after that.
All right.
We'll talk about deep fake real quick. We'll get everybody's opinion on it, and then we'll wrap this one, man.
Yeah. So
what you got, Furious?
So deep fake is basically, I'm gonna read it. It's a technique that uses AI to create or manipulate visual and audio content to make it appear as if something that never happened actually did.
That's scary too.
It involves using deep learning algorithms to analyze and recreate a person's appearance, voice, mannerisms, and then applying those characteristics to another person in a video or audio clip. This technology has been both creative and ethical implications, as it can be used for entertainment purposes, such as creating realistic visual effects in movies, but it can also be used to misrepresent or spread misinformation, fake news, or to deceive people by creating convincing fake videos. And we've already seen like examples of that too. Like, okay, so you guys know how, what's his name? Bronny just got picked by the Lakers, whatever.
Yeah.
So you know I think it's the GM. So
I've seen it. I seen that one.
He's like, yeah, man, it's fucking nepotism and shit like that. I was like, hell no. I was like, there's no way he fucking said
bro,
that.
and it sounded like him.
It sounded just like
and it was scary. It was like almost like him talking be money. And he was like, yeah, I remember. I'm gonna cut you off, but I remember he was like the same clip, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, he's like, you know, I don't expect you fans to know, but it is about money. We signed him for money. He's gonna put a lot of ass in seats, but it sounded like him actually saying it too.
But
he's like, what did he say? It wasn't a basketball move; it was a business
move.
Yeah, bro. I was like, oh.
And the real clip, he says the exact opposite.
Yeah. So this person made an AI video of what he knew he wanted to.
And I bet that ran through the internet.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I know what he was talking about.
They got
I
more
came
views
across it.
than the actual shit.
The fucking the fucking interview. You know,
because when I saw it, I was like, hold up, like it's kind of he's kind of spinning facts, but at the same time, it's like, is it true? So now it's just like it makes me question a lot of stuff that I see on the internet too.
What's real, what's not?
Because it's been out for a while.
I've said it forever, even on the show. Like, always do your research.
Yep.
You always say that.
It's super easy to be like, oh, this guy is this way. Mm-hmm. Well, hold on, because.
But that's the thing I think that's the reason why people don't do it is because they assume, oh, I'm hearing it from you. You seem trustworthy.
I've watched you say it.
Yeah, and you said it with actual.
It seems
conviction.
trustworthy enough, so I'll just I'll believe you. Okay, blindly.
So
It's gonna rain pigs tomorrow night. All right, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Because you heard it here first. So it's gonna happen, all right?
And then you play AI videos of pigs falling down, and like, holy shit!
It actually happens. Like, oh fuck, I was joking, man.
No, that goes into the phone calls I was telling you about too, where your kid's kidnapped. You can hear your kid crying, and you get the money together, and then turns out your kid's at school the whole time. And
bro, you were telling us about this. That's deep fake too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you were that's what you were gonna add to, right? That you
so the way they do it is just little TikTok clips you might do of you saying something. They just need, I think, 4 or 5 words that you say, and then you're good to go. That's why they say a lot of the scam calls. They just want you to talk a little bit.
Yeah, like hello,
good morning, hello, are you there? Like, yeah, I'm here. And they already got hello, I'm here. They got and then do you want to car insurance? No, I don't want car insurance. No, I don't. Boom, got all the. Now we can make AJ say like,
are you rich?
And then that's scary that they can do that, man. Because now the technology does exist for that, so it's kind of like.
Then they hang up. They got your voice, and then they just got to
crazy.
Go on your Facebook, get a couple of pictures of you, and then the AI can program like, okay, here's what he would look like talking to the left, right, up, down.
Well, actually, speaking about that, to add to it, that's one of the threats. It says identity theft and fraud. So that's just like what you said. That reputation damage, privacy invasion, political manipulation.
The AOC right now, they have a bunch of really good AI nudes of her. And she's like, that's not me. But they look so... AOC? Who's that? For the Democrats? Oh.
I'll show you. She look good or what?
Yeah. in her college pictures, yeah.
She look good? Hell yeah. Let me see. Who is that?
AOC.
Oh yeah.
Do you watch any of the government stuff
Yeah,
at all?
I know that.
That's her.
I do watch
AOC.
it. I've heard of her. They hate her, man. Doesn't she?
She just has a lot of opinions that people don't agree with. That's all I'll say.
A lot of people think she's.
But she
this,
came
that,
out
and
like,
third.
don't Google these images. They're not me. So then what happened, and it backfired, was everyone goes, what images? And then now everyone's like, oh shit, do you see the nudes of her? It's like, they're not real. Like, well, I don't care, but I have them now.
That's true.
Because one of those things you can't bring light to it. Just ignore it as best you can, and then. But yeah, they're very convincing, and they're even like organic poses to where you're like, oh, that's definitely her naked. You're like, nope.
But it's deep faked.
Deep fake, 100%.
Dude, okay, let me show you guys. Now I'm going to chime in real quick. I'm going to show you guys this deep fake clip real quick. We're going to have our opinion on this, and then I'm going to show it to you guys right now.
Kendrick said, I like miners. He was talking about the cobalt miners in the Congo. Those guys are doing God's work. Without them, none of this would be possible. I get the confusion, though. Kendrick probably should have made that clearer, but I thought I'd just hop on here to clarify.
Again, like
That's
Clearly, that he didn't really say that.
But how do they?
But doesn't that look and sound like him? But look at his lips, guys. Look closely at Drake's lips. What? Oh, not this one. Sorry.
When Kendrick said, I like miners, he was talking about the cobalt.
See how the lips are a little off?
Those guys are doing
But the crazy part is this is an amateur guy who made this. Can you imagine a studio company?
Confusion, though.
Perfect.
Kendrick probably should have made that
But how did he
clearer,
do it?
I thought I'd just hop on here to
So again,
Doesn't that shit look real though?
I think
It looks and sounds like Drake.
At a glance,
so celebrities are the easiest.
God's work.
because they're always their
Without
voices
them,
out
none
there.
of this
But
would be
that
possible.
and like how many times has he been on the camera, right? I have all of the pictures I need.
They got it from the live, yeah.
Clearer, but
It looks like he's actually talking with the hand gestures, and
when Kendrick said,
that's
I like
scary,
miners,
dude. You
he
can
was talking about the
But
cobalt miners in the
what are they
and
using?
you can
Like,
fake
which
a
program?
presidential
What-
anything, dude.
A lot of it is most of it's Photoshop, and then you have a program that puts those pictures together. So any kind of like basic movie is 15 frames per second. So you just do a couple frames, and then you add the audio,
And obviously the AI voice,
and then you can
his voice is
just
after that.
tell the AI to, hey, say this sentence. Hey,
means-
when he said
that
like
means our
miners, he
voices
meant. If you said more than 8 words, they got you.
So someone could fuck us over, bro.
If you
Take
look,
this
if you
in.
look that way, done. They already got you.
Oh shit!
I got my glasses on, man. You don't know.
They'll have you with glasses on. They'll have you with heart-shaped glasses.
All right, guys.
And that's just probably the fucking tip of the iceberg of the maximum potential of what it can do. You know what I mean?
Think about what
there's so much more that shit can do. Like, okay, remember the movie Transcendence? Remember?
Yeah.
Started making shit, like actually creating
his own shit,
his own body.
Look at ChatGPT made itself better and called it number 2.
Yeah,
like
you gotta watch that.
That's just software.
I gotta watch that Transcendence, right? Bro, this had to see the guys. So now that's what I'm saying. I want our final tip is to be: where do you guys think that we just need to prepare for it? What advice would you give our listeners and viewers?
So actively right now, they're making laws for who can access certain AI features and what you can do with it, and how punishable it can be if you post a video that is negative. So that Drake video was funny.
Yeah.
Like he didn't say I liked minors in the comment. Yeah. But if he made a video of like, yeah, I'm a pedophile, that person who made it will now be
because it'd be defamation of character.
And get, they're making new rules for what you use AI
that's
for,
good because
why you have those apps.
They have to, right? So they have to. Okay, so that's good to know. They're going to try to put a lid on it somehow.
It's just super hard to like. How do you word it? What do you say? Like, I have AI. Am I going to get in trouble for it? Well, no, I made Jason pictures. Well, I don't own the rights to Jason. But I'm not making money. So there's a whole bunch of like.
But you're not putting it on a T-shirt and selling it. Right. If you're doing that, then now you're doing. Yep. You're for sure. You owe them some coin. Not that B Money's doing that. Just that you
not yet.
Not yet. So if you,
I'll make it just
any of those.
Enough.
If you see any of those images that I posted on the screen on a T-shirt, then you know
I didn't do it. It was someone else who stole it from the podcast.
It was exactly. It was one of our viewers out there on YouTube and Rumble. Which, by the way, we're on Rumble now. I want to make that announcement at the end again. But
I want to make the announcement I just made.
That is
got it. For those of you who didn't hear 2 seconds ago, we are on Rumble.
What I meant to say was I'm gonna reiterate that we're on Rumble. That's what I should have said. Oh man, okay. But anyway, with that being said, you guys have any final tidbits? I'll go ahead and go with Furious first, and then with B Money here, and your guys' final thoughts also on deepfake and just overall what we talked about today.
I'll say final thoughts. Well, on deepfake, hold on. So on deepfake,
I think there's actually a whole subsection on Pornhub of celebrity deepfake porn.
Wow. So you can see your favorite fucking actor or actress just get.
No, they do it.
Their back blown out.
They do it well because they'll get a real girl and a guy to do whatever you want as far as the video.
But they'll just put the face and
boom.
That's scary, man. That's also defamation of character. Mm-hmm. Damn.
With deepfake, it doesn't look like it's going to be discontinued at any point either. No, it's here to stay. Like,
it's just what you do with it.
Yeah, it's just. I'll say like final tidbits is like people just stay educated on this stuff. Just don't what I'm saying like don't stay in the dark. So like when it does happen and it's something big that you're taken by surprise.
Surprised by it.
Like just
that's fair.
Stay
in the know and stay informed. Yeah. Stay on top of it.
If you're ever on camera, doesn't make weird hand movements because AI can't make hands, so you know this is a real video.
This is really us talking. We're really here.
That's why we're hiding our hands. It's all deep fake. I'm not even here right now.
Yeah, B Money's actually this is AI generated.
Season 2 B Money. Sitting here.
Just reused and there you go. He put the finger guns. Now we know it's really from season 2.
Damn.
Just exposed it, man. Shit. I have to program that out now. No, just kidding. What about you, B Money? Same question, man. Overall, final tidbits on the overall topic today and also on deepfake.
I think it's fun to look at the scary side of it, but I think it's going to be beneficial. It's going to help out quite a bit. You're going to have road bumps with the celebrity fake nudes. You're going to have the I never said that. Oh, they really didn't say that kind of shit. But I think it's going to be for the good soon. There's going to be there's terrible everything. So
that's true. No matter what, that's true.
Just don't bring light to it.
Right.
Like there's nudes of me out there. Don't search it.
We look it up. Hold on. I mean, there is. Oh, what? I mean, this is something that they already know. We talked about it back in season 2, but there is a video out there of B Money in a dress. Yeah, it exists on YouTube.
That's
look
true.
at it. Here is his face.
It's called Drag Race. Get it?
Deep fake to it.
No, it's real.
Yeah. Deep fake.
He said, "Yeah, that wasn't real content that I made with my buddies.
They made me look like I was in high school. It was fucking wild. The body morphing they did.
I believe you.
But you were onto something. Drag Race. That's hilarious.
Get it? Drag Race.
We
were racing Fast and the Furious. in drag.
I thought it was hilarious.
I'll
bro.
get canceled now for it.
An actual drag race.
Yeah, man.
That was funny.
Okay.
I look good too. I was a size like 6'2" at the time, like dress size. It was nice. I was pretty fit.
Oh shit, bro. This was a good episode for sure, man. But again, thanks for being here with us, man.
A rowdy crowd this time.
Yeah, they're into it, bro.
They're like 2 drinks in.
3 or 4 drinks now at this point.
What kind of dress was it?
What kind of dress was it? But anyway, guys,
Walgreens. It was a summer dress.
it's summer dress. It is summer. We are in July.
Fellas, don't let an $8 sundress cost you $18,000 in child.
Damn. He's right.
Payments.
In child payments.
Be smart.
He's saying be
Wrap it
smart.
up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, very.
In other words, that's a good way to end your little tip
Wrap
there.
it up for sure.
Wrap it up for sure. Don't bust the B money. I mean, sorry, not a B money. Sorry.
Deep fake. That was a deep fake.
Don't bust the Dane Cook. You ever hear that joke with Dane Cook? The push and pray?
Oh,
Remember that shit? Like he knows. Furious knows. So for those that don't know,
I know guys now that still like, put my pull-up game strong. Like,
No, an isolated
dude, he had
incident.
3 kids.
Because hey, an isolated incident, bro. Obviously, he told the joke better, but he's like, yeah, a lot of guys do the pull-out method. He's like, I believe in the push and pray method. I like to push past all the important shit and blow my load into her heart.
There we go.
Like, don't do that. You try that method.
You know
you're
what?
gonna end up with B Money said.
Do what you want. Live your life.
He said if you do the push and pray method, you might end up like with B Money saying that. You might be doing don't let that sundress get you 18,000 or 18 years of
18
child
years
payments.
of child support payment, man.
Oh man, that's real, y'all. That's real advice right there. Good job, B Money.
Nothing to do with AI. Just wrap it up. Be smart.
Yeah.
That's all it is, guys.
Stay ahead of
But
the
it's
curve.
good. It's good advice though.
Stay in the know, right?
That too.
Ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Ahead of the curve. It ties in. He's like, "What do you mean it ties in perfectly?" Nah, but anyway, guys, as far as I go, my final tidbits, man. AI, like you said, it's just something that we're gonna have to adapt to. Obviously, be careful with the ones that are programming it. Know where it's headed. Like I said, it's not all bad. There's a lot of good that's gonna come out of it for sure. We just got to be mindful of how we let it think. And like you said, there was some AI in the past that was destroyed for the kind of the conversations it was having amongst itself.
That's what they said.
With the Bob and Molly. So they
Bob and Alice.
Sorry, Bob and Molly. Bob and Alice. Apparently they're gone. They're gone.
And we have the baby version for
Putting
the
on my
glasses.
conspiracy hat. They're gone, right? Anyway, we are supposedly putting a cap on it. You can only hope that's true. We'll just roll with the punches. Like I said, like kind of like Furious was saying, stay in the know and try to be on top of it, like B Money's saying, but also look at it for the good that it is, not just the negative bad, but not everything's always bad, right? As far as announcements, we are on Rumble now, so good for us, right? We're on Rumble now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
We're on Rumble. I didn't just say it 2 minutes
first
ago.
time.
To reiterate,
Oh, okay.
we're on Rumble now, so we can applause to us. We're on Rumble. Oh, I'm so excited, guys! It's the beer. All right, so we're on Rumble now. We're still on all the other platforms. Thank you guys
Except for
everybody that
Google
tunes in.
now. Now it's YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube
podcast.
YouTube podcast now. We're all on that now. There's no more Google podcast. B Money's right; they were absorbed.
No, they own YouTube, so they just
YouTube's more popular, so they just kept it all on YouTube, I guess. Which B Money feels some type of way about, right? Because I know you
I
like
was so used to my Google app. Now I got to go to YouTube
to watch or listen.
go
Yeah.
past my music to find the. Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah, I hear you. It's a little inconvenient, but it's cool.
learning curve.
It's
Getting
learning
used to
curve. Yeah, you get used to it. But yeah, guys, we're on all those platforms as well. Still, it hasn't changed yet. We're still on YouTube. We're still on Apple Podcasts. We're still on Spotify. We're still on Deezer, all the unknown pod ones that no one gives love to. We're still on iHeartRadio. We're still on all those audio platforms. I don't think Pandora's in business
still haven't
anymore.
made it yet?
Bro, they removed the Pandora off our directory. That's an old joke from older seasons. We would joke about how Pandora was the only directory that did not approve Timeless Talk. For some reason, bro, they didn't want our podcast. It was the only directory, right? That just denied us outright. I don't know why. And it got to the point where they just took our directory off altogether. It doesn't exist anymore. So you can't even host. And I actually checked the Buzzsprout website, and you can't physically upload it to Pandora anymore. It's that physical choice is gone now. That directory choice is no longer there. It used to be there.
I heard they were going bankrupt.
It might have gone under.
Selling or
It might have gone under. See guys, and we dodged the bullet. It didn't even matter if it'd be on their platform. It was dying anyway.
we lost 10 possible listeners. It's terrible.
10
possible
listeners,
views and
10
that's
possible
terrible.
views and 10 listeners. It's a terrible thing. But all right, guys, This has been Timeless Talk. We appreciate you again for coming back, B Money. You guys have a good rest of your week. This has been Timeless Talk. We'll see you guys then.